How's it going, everyone? Tyson Gaming here, and welcome back to Pokemon Gold Randomized Nuzlocke. Last time on, we managed to make our way all the way here to Mahogany Town, and even got the shiny Gyarados encounter, which, funny enough, got randomized into a shiny Feraligatr. It's kind of funny because obviously throughout the entire series so far, I've mentioned that Feraligatr isn't the best water type in this generation, despite obviously being one of the water starters. And it's mainly because obviously in this generation, water is special, and with Feraligatr being a physical attacker, he'll never have a good stab move. Again, that doesn't mean Feraligatr is a bad Pokemon by any means. I still love Feraligatr. Feraligatr is definitely one of my favorite water starters. But just that in this specific generation, and even in Gen 3, he's obviously not as good as he is in the modern day, with the physical special split happening in Gen 4, and, Waterfall, Liquidation, all being physical water moves. Which, obviously, all that stuff doesn't exist in this generation. But anyways, the main plan for today is to head back into the Rocket Hideout. I didn't really go any further than the first statue, so I still gotta do all of that stuff. And then we'll potentially see if I take on Price today. Memory served with Price's levels, he doesn't go that much higher than Jasmine, so I should be able to take him on with relative ease today. We'll have to wait and see how it all goes. If you guys are excited for today's episode, make sure you comment down below what your favorite shiny Pokemon is. I'm genuinely curious to see what it is. And of course, you might as well hit the like button while you're at it. And of course, subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss a single upload. Plus, I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2024, and your subscription would be greatly appreciated. Now let's get it. Oh, that's... Also, side question, what is your favorite shiny effect sound effects? So like, the effects and the sound effect that plays whenever a shiny pops up on the screen. For the longest time, it was definitely the effect in Gen 4 and Gen 8. But now it might shift to the one they have here in Gen 2, because that's so satisfying to listening to. It's just so satisfying. But now, obviously let me know in the comments down below which generation has your favorite shiny effects, and then which is your favorite shiny of all times. For me, it's probably Charizard, because obviously he's my favorite Pokemon, and obviously he has a sick shiny as well, so it's only natural. I forgot that we have to do 3 battles with this, but I mean, at least we get an item here, and hopefully a Master Ball. Also, I do apologize for missing the last few days. Unfortunately, I had to really step it up at work, so I haven't had much time to record anything. But I should be obviously uploading my Nuzlocke video today, which is Thursday, and then probably a Xenoverse 2 video as well. That'll probably go up either later tonight, or on the Friday. But we will have to just wait and see how it all goes. Yeah, like, I know in the beginning of the episode and throughout the entire series, I've mentioned that Feraligatr is a bad water type in Gen 2, but he's by no means a bad Pokemon. He is so good. Especially since I have a setup move on him too, so I can just completely one-shot everything and anything I really wanted to. Plus, I mean, in this generation with all the fire types, ground, and rock types in this game, they're really... I think outside of like maybe the legendaries, I'm pretty sure Feraligatr pretty much still one-shots all like fire, ground, and rock type Pokemon. Like all the Pokemon that are weak to water. I think Feraligatr can still pretty much one-shot him with a Surf in this generation. Like again, the only ones I'd imagine that would survive would probably be Entei, Moltres, and definitely Ho-Oh. That's because obviously they're a bit bulkier than usual. But he's still insanely good. Yeah, Feraligatr is so good. He just one-shots everything. Like, obviously he's probably not going to do it with Surf the 100% of the time. That's because, again, he's a physical attacker. He's focusing on using the strengthening gem I gave him. I mean, if that fails, obviously I'd meditate to raise his attack stat. Do 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 do. Okay, Oddish, you know what? We'll let someone else come out for a little bit. Let's bring Spyro out. Let's use the Dragonite. Like, I definitely think, especially by Gen 2 standards, my team is insanely good. Like, despite not having any legendaries, well, I technically do, obviously with Celebi, but people will say, but no, but actually Celebi's a mythical. But I mean, just by Gen 2 standards, obviously, Celebi's a legendary. Not the best legendary, because obviously it's not Mewtwo, Ho-Oh, or Lugia, but I mean, by standards of Gen 2, it's still fairly good. I definitely do want, like, a pretty decent legendary. Like, I think the biggest thing I would need right now is probably Zapdos, honestly. I like a good, more efficient way to deal with, like, water and flying types. Like, obviously Shucky is pretty good at it with Spark, but obviously, you know, something like Zapdos would make it a lot easier. Escape Rope, I'll definitely take that when I go to the Whirl Islands. Which won't be exactly soon, but it'll be pretty soonish when I go... No, not the Whirl Islands, we're playing Gold, so we have to go to the Burned Tower. Yep. Yeah, that effect is still so good. It's so satisfying. Do 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 do. Yeah, if I manage to get a Mewtwo, I'll probably swap out Celebi. I mean, but then again, Celebi is good, but I'm pretty... Does it even learn any Grass-type moves in Gen 2? That's the number one thing about these early generations. I don't know what moves any Pokemon realistically learn, because obviously a lot of the moves don't exist yet. More importantly, the moves that do exist, I don't know what Pokemon gets what and when they get them. Like, I can obviously make some pretty obvious and generous educated guesses, but not, you know, confidently. And let's see if we can speed this up a little bit. I don't want to be stuck here battling grunts all day. Because after this, I should have to just chase the Murkrow. Or is it different in this game? Actually, I don't remember. Is it different in this game with the hideout? Or do I still gotta chase the Murkrow back to where the Electrode are? Which, ooh, right, I get the Electrode, Electrode, encounters today. Which hopefully those work the same in this game that they do in Heart Gold Soul Silver, so I can choose which one I want. Which is how I always do it. Choose which one I want, and I have to stick with that one. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that, but at least I have a good way to get back now. Oh, that's right. We can get an encounter within the traps over there. That's right. Completely forgot about that. Hello, Snorlax. Alright, I am 12 levels ahead of you. Can Feraligatr one-shot a Snorlax? I doubt it. No, I doubt it because obviously it's a Snorlax. Yeah, no. Yeah, Snorlax is a bit too bulky for that, even with a level deficit. Alright, he's bringing in Rattata, so we'll let Kenya come in and play for a little bit. Obviously, we can get him leveled up too. Yeah, because to this day, I'll never understand the level fluctuations in this game, and obviously in Heart Gold Soul Silver as well. Because I went from fighting level 30s and level 35s at Jasmine Gym to now fighting level 20s and below. Make it make sense, Game Freak, make it make sense. Again, it's not a bad thing, especially like if I lost a Pokemon in Jasmine's gym. This would be a good opportunity to train them back up, but obviously outside of a Nuzlocke sense, especially since I have to start getting ready for the next gym, which should be higher than Jasmine's levels, plus obviously the Blackthorn City gym. Lemonade, I'll take that. Good healing item. I don't ever understand. This is like my one and only qualm with the Gen 2 games, is just the level fluctuations doesn't make sense. And don't even get me started on Red, but Red being high level Z definitely makes sense. But alrighty, is this where I can get... Yes, it is. Okay, here's my encounter, and it is... Okay, it's a Clefairy. It's not terrible. It's not good either, but I mean, it'll at least help me per... Wait, do I have a Cleffa? No, I don't. I thought I would have like a Cleffa or something ready, but at least now when I have this, I no longer have to deal with Cleffa, Clefairy, or even obviously, what's his face? Clefable. You no longer have to deal with them. Okay. Yeah, let's just use the Great Ball, since I have a good plethora of them. It kind of sucks, because if memory serves, this would be my last encounter before the gym. So I was kind of hoping it would be something a little bit better. Yeah, because the next encounter I'll be able to get is going to be in the ice path before the 8th gym, and then obviously I can go fishing and Blackthorn City. I actually could go fishing in a couple cities. I've missed some spots. Like, I obviously didn't go fishing in Violet City. I don't think there's a fishing spot in Goldenrod. There is a fishing spot in Ecruteak I could do. So I think I'm going to do those before I take on Price. Just to try to, again, bolster up my... Hi, Lance. How you doing? Oh, sick. Yeah, this is where the electrodes are, yep. Cool. So yeah, I assume this does work just like how it does in Heart Gold Soul Silver. Hello, Ivysaur. Alright, can you... Okay, you can. Alright, Donphan. Okay, I mean, I'll be 12 levels ahead, so... Even not being a special attacker, Feraligatr should be able to one-shot this. Actually, oh, I'm actually over 12 levels ahead of it. It's like, what, 14? Yeah, 14. Yeah, if Donphan was closer in levels, like maybe 4 or 5 away, I doubt I would have one-shotted it. Alright. see if we can try and speed this up. Oh, cool, I can test to see if... Okay. Here's a good defining factor, and that will potentially change my opinion on Gen 2 Feraligatr. Can Feraligatr one-shot a Ho-Oh that is 14 levels below it? Obviously, if this was, you know, like modern day with liquidation, it probably would, but with Surf, it can't. Okay. I apologize for Feraligatr. I was not familiar with your game. You are definitely a lot better than I thought you would have. Because I didn't think it would one-shot that Ho-Oh. But then again, obviously, if the Ho-Oh was on par with level, I doubt it would have one-shotted. There's no way it would have. Okay, what we got for an item here? Oh, I am at my max capacity for this. That's fun. I don't really have anything that could be of use for him, unfortunately. Wait, yes I do. I have... Let's give the bow to my Feraligatr, so his strength will be even more so. Okay, and then, yeah, I'll pick up the PP max. No, not PP max, PP up. Cool, cool, cool. Oh wait, I still have to do like the radio tower right after this, and radio tower is still very fresh in my mind. Oh wait, no, the puzzle part of it's different in this game, and even harder. Oh boy. Let's have to see how that goes when I get there. The infamous underground puzzle of the radio tower. I've never done it. I shouldn't say that. I've done it once in Pokemon Crystal, but that was over 6 years ago now. It's crazy me to say that. That was the last time I actually really streamed on Twitch. I probably should start doing live streams of Nuzlocke again. Those were always insanely fun. Sacred Ash, which is unfortunately useless to me in a Nuzlocke. Poison Cure Berry, which I will take. Just because obviously having Petra Berry is always going to be useful. Especially since in this game, Pokemon can die in the overworld from poison. But anyways, if you made it this far into the video, and I'll have the pinned comments of the video, would you guys like to see me start live streaming my Nuzlocke again? Or should I like do my own separate Nuzlocke from the video format ones? Let me know in the comments down below if you want to see me start live streaming a little bit more again. Because I always had a fun time. Because the biggest thing with me, especially with my live streams, and the main reason why I stopped is because, one, Twitch's whole thing, and two, is because when I initially stopped them altogether, I didn't really have any viewers to like really interact with. So it was just never, it wasn't as fun at the end when I started doing them. But I mean, if you guys want to see me do them again, I will definitely give them a try. Especially because again, I did thoroughly enjoy doing the live streams. It's just obviously at the end, just essentially talking to myself like I am now, just wasn't as enjoyable. Yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you want to see Nuzlocke live streams return. Oh, Lantern. Yeah, vamping, that's fine. Cool. Okay, yeah, we're about 20 minutes in, so I do think I will just do this and then get my other encounters before I go take on TM27. I want to see what that is before I go take on Price. So I'll take on Price on Tuesday's episode. Ooh, Fire Punch, finally. Can Typhlosion learn this? If he can... Yes, he can. Perfect. Finally, we got a better Fire-type move. Yeah, I will forget Leer. Claudio's saying, wait, isn't Fire Punch a physical move? Why would Typhlosion, a special attacker, benefit from this? Ah, but you forget, we're in Gen 2, where all Fire-type moves, despite what their name says, are special. Oh, hey Sprite, how you doing? You know what, Sprite, since you messaged me after the last episode aired, I think I'm gonna try and just sweep you with... Never mind, you're not gonna battle me. He was smart for that. Sprite, you were insanely smart for that, because otherwise I would have specifically just swept you with my shiny Feraligatr. Alright, I need to go... Cool. I'm trying to remember where to go. Oh wait, I need to go battle the chick in the center room here. Master Ball. Oh, fun upgrade ball, that's good. Good. Restock the one I used on the Clefairy. But yeah, definitely during the next battle, I'm definitely gonna try to just absolutely just completely annihilate Sprite with just my Feraligatr. Just cause. Especially since it was funny that you messaged me right after the episode aired telling me like how cool Shiny Feraligatr is. And he definitely is. Shiny Feraligatr is definitely a very, very cool Pokemon. Cool. Now, you should have the last part of the password, right? Cool. Oh, cool. Alright, let's wrap this up. Okay, I should have both passwords now, right? Because there was another one who knew it was you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it, because I did battle all the Team Rocket grunts that were down here. I'll just have to wait and see if it works. If not, I'll have to look up a guide or try to message Sprite again and say, hey, do you know how to beat this? Yep, okay, we got him. Cool, cool, cool. Hello there. Do-do-do. Hello, Archer. Actually, I'm pretty sure, yeah, because Proton, back in the Slowpoke world, has had a generic sprite, so they made, they made the sprite for, or should I say, remade the run for Archer, Proton, and then I'll have to see if the girl, whose name, it's like, I can't remember what her name was. It's the red-haired chick that we battle right after this, before the Electrode room. I forget what her name is in Heart Gold Soul Silver. It starts with an A, I'm pretty sure. Can't remember what her name, but anyways, I want to see if she has a generic rocket sprite in this generation. Because that was really cool. That means they made a lot of, like, they made a lot of new sprites in Heart Gold Soul Silver from this game. So we'll just let Shiny just completely mop the floor with everything. Dratini, yeah, we're fine. Yeah, like, I don't think there's literally anything that can stop Feraligatr with this much of a level deficit. I would imagine, like, the only Pokemon that'd be able to tank attack for him would probably be, like, a Dragonite or something. And, oh, there's a Raichu. I'm going to swap out to Peter, so I can use Fire Punch and actually feel something good again. Because Fire Punch is what? Is it 60 base power or 80? But either way, I know it's a lot more than, an Ember at least. So it feels so good to finally be able to use Peter. Oh, it did in one shot. And he has Thunderbolts. Lovely. Thank you, Typhlosion. I was just talking you up on how much of a better move you finally got, how you're going to be just good as Feraligatr now. But I mean, Raichu, especially in this generation, Raichu is kind of chunky, so easy good of a tank to. Anywho. Hello, Murkrow. Oh wait, we just have. Oh, in this generation, the voice activation thing is not tuned just to Archer, so we don't need the Murkrow. We just gotta walk up to it now. Interesting. So they changed that in this generation too. Interesting, and cool actually. Definitely cool. Oh. Hello, Lance. That's right, this is a one-on-one battle because double battles don't exist yet. Oh, she does have her own thing. She does have her own sprite. So that means in Heart Gold Soul Silver, the only like real good sprite they made was the one for Proton and Slowpoke Well. Because when I battled him back in this game, he was just a generic Team Rocket sprite. Which, I mean, makes sense considering he's wearing the generic Team Rocket uniform even in Heart Gold Soul Silver. The only difference is obviously you can see his blue hair. Interesting. Alright, Mantine, which I will swap out to Shucky for, so because Shucky should be able to just one-shot it with Bark. Amistar, yep, that's fine. Another Sparky Bow, take it out. Cool, cool, cool. Now I get to decide what Electrode encounter I want, assuming that they work the same just like in Heart Gold Soul Silver. Oh, you can just walk up onto the wires. Interesting. Okay, so like how I usually do in Heart Gold Soul Silver, since all three of these electrodes should be their own encounter, what I'm going to do is save right now, and then obviously pick and choose which one I want. The main reason why I'm saving right now is because in Heart Gold Soul Silver you're allowed to run away and then re-encounter, but I'm not sure if that's how this works in this game. But anyways, I get to choose whichever one I want. Well, obviously once I make a choice, I can't recall it, and I have to catch it. And if I don't, then I unfortunately forfeit the encounter. But let's start off with this one. That, I did not recognize that cry. What was that? Ooh, a Haunter. Haunter. Obviously, Gengar is really, really good. The only downside for it is obviously... Okay, so it does work just like it does in Heart Gold Soul Silver. But anyways, obviously, Haunter and Gengar are insanely good, and thanks to my randomizer, Haunter will evolve into Gengar just by normal level up, and I don't have to trade it. The only downside is obviously the same thing with Feraligatr, is that Gengar is not as good as he is in the modern day. He's still insanely good, but the issue is all Ghost-type moves are physical in this generation, which obviously Gengar is a special attacker. It would still be good, but let's see what else I can get. Let's see what else I can get. I didn't recognize this cry either. Okay, Lickitung, this is a definite no. This is a definite no. Lickitung, I'm sorry, you're definitely a pretty decent Pokemon. But I mean, without you being able to evolve into Licky Licky, because this is in Gen 4, I'm just gonna say no. I'm just gonna say no to you. So far, it looks like my encounter is probably going to be Haunter. Let's see what else I can get. Was this a, oh, it is a Nidoran. Ooh, I can get a Nidoking. Yeah, because I have a Moonstone, right? I'm pretty sure I do. Let me actually look at my pack. I have 2 Thunderstones. I could have sworn I had a Moonstone. I do not have a Moonstone. Which makes this a bit more difficult. Because between the two of obviously Nidoking and Gengar, Nidoking is definitely better in this generation. The only downside to Nidoking is since it's a stone evolution, it won't learn anything once it evolves. At least in this generation. I know they fixed that in modern ones. The other thing is, even if I want to get a Nidoking, I would need to find a Moonstone. And I know the only generations that actually sell the evolutionary stones are like, I think, 1, 4, 6, and I believe in the modern generation you can buy them as well. I don't think you can buy Moonstones in Gen 2, at least not that I'm aware of. So I think I'm going to go with... the Haunter. Haunter is just a super safe bet. I'm guaranteed to get a pretty solid Pokemon in the form of Gengar. Obviously, between the two, I'd much prefer the Nidoking because I love Nidoking. But obviously, without a guaranteed way to get him to evolve into Nidoking, it just doesn't make any real sense for me to do that. Much as it sucks. Swap over the Shucky just so I can paralyze it. Makes my life a bit easier. That's interesting that they updated Haunter's Cry, because he does not sound like that in Gen 3. I don't even think he sounds like this in Gen 1. Interesting. Let me click on Thunder Wave, and then I'll just start throwing Great Balls at him. So yeah, I wish I could have went with the Nidoking, but I mean, I just didn't have a way. Ooh. Haunter has Mean Look, which means if I really want to, I can use him to go after the roaming legendary dogs if I wanted to. Ooh. Okay, so now I'm actually kind of glad I chose him then. That's interesting. That makes things very interesting. Oh, Curse, that's perfect. I'll have his health. Oh, unfortunately, now I'm on a timer because of Curse. And I don't know how much damage Curse does in this generation, like the residual damage of it. I know in the modern gen, it's like, what, 20% per tick? Like 10-20% per tick? Ooh. Okay, yeah, this does a lot to me. Okay, this will be my last attempt at it. If I don't get him in this ball, then I have no choice but to attack. Which sucks, because I really want the Taunter, but obviously if he attacks it... Thankfully I caught him. Actually, would have the combination of another Nightshade and Curse would have been enough to kill Shucky right there? I'm not sure. But I'll name him Danny, because he's a phantom. Cool. HM06, which should be Waterfall, right? Whirlpool, okay. Alright, I'll see you later, Lance, at the Pokemon League. But for now, let's head on out of here, heal up the team, and then I think I will call it an episode. We're getting toward the 40-minute mark in the recording. Yep, let's heal up, and I think that's going to do it for today's episode. Obviously a little mundane one since I was just dealing with the Team Rocket stuff. So next time we will be taking on Price and then taking on the Radio Tower puzzle, which, again, I've only beaten the Radio Tower puzzle once. So it's going to be really good. I'm not going to look up any guides on how to beat it. When I go into the episode, I'm going to try and beat it on my own with the little bit of knowledge I have. As even in the modern day with Heart Gold Soul Silver, I've never really did beat it just like that. So we'll have to see how that all goes. But anyways, thank you guys so very much for watching. Hope you have enjoyed, and hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.